Hello and welcome back, beautiful soul, to day 12 out of 365 ways to make your dreams a reality by Abraham Hicks, presented to you by me, Carly, your fellow conscious co-creator. As always, I hope you're having an amazing day, and this is what Abraham Hicks would like to share with you today. Well-being is the basis of all that is. It flows to you and through you. You have only to allow it. Like the air you breathe, you have only to open, relax, and draw it into your being. I don't know about you, but I just read that and it did make me feel warm and tingly inside. Like the universe was just giving me a big old hug and just letting me know that it is natural for me to succeed. It is natural for you to have everything that you want. If your manifestations are tied into your well-being, your joy, your happiness, then obviously and of course you are meant to have it. That is what I get when I read this. The knowing that just as easily and effortlessly as we breathe, that's how easily and effortlessly our manifestations are meant to materialize in this world. And all we have to do is allow it. When you think about it, there's an abundance of oxygen in the air that we need in order to fuel our bodies. And actually, my little scientific mind is nagging at me in the background because actually, look up what makes up the air that we breathe and you'll be surprised because majority of it isn't even oxygen. But I digress. Regardless of all the other gases that are naturally found in the air, oxygen is what we need. And there is an abundance of it. The beautiful thing about the universe that we live in is that everything is co-creation. I'm looking around me right now and I have these beautiful plants in my room. And the beautiful trees that I can see outside from my window, the grass that's outside. And what's amazing to me is the fact that the plants need carbon dioxide. That's what they need in order to fuel themselves. And we need oxygen. And what we have as waste coming out of our body as carbon dioxide, these plants need so much. And what they have coming out of them as waste, as oxygen, is what we need so much in order for us to live. And that is the beauty and the diversity of this amazing universe that we live in. Everything and everyone is connected in order to add joy and abundance to everyone. So remember how I said everything that you want and need to manifest positively impacts and adds value to someone else? Think about the fact that you need oxygen and the plants need carbon dioxide. And we are situated in a way that we are able to manifest each other's lifelines by simply being. Because the success of me breathing oxygen and manifesting oxygen for me to live leads to the success and to the life of the plants and the trees being able to live. Because without me, they wouldn't have the carbon dioxide, and without them, I wouldn't have the oxygen. The same is true for everything that you are wanting to create. It's just as natural as breathing. The universe reminds us here that all we have to do is allow it. You are the creator of your reality. So if you choose to hold your breath right now and to not breathe any more oxygen, you can see how in your disallowing of this natural abundant oxygen that is in the air that you don't even need to work hard to get, if you choose to disallow it by holding your breath, using your free will as the conscious creator that you are, you would cut off that oxygen source. Even though it's in great abundance around you, even though you don't have to pay for it, even though everything that you need in order for you to filter that air, in order to get that oxygen and fuel your body exists within you right now, if you choose to hold your breath and not allow it, that is how you disconnect from your well-being. That is so natural within you. And beautiful soul, what if I told you that your manifestations were exactly the same way? Everything that you need in order for you to manifest and to create lives within you right now. And you have access to all the cooperative components that you need in order to carry out your manifestation. They will naturally come to you just as easily and effortlessly and naturally as the air that you need to breathe in order to survive is given to you in plenty and in great abundance. You never even have to think about it. You don't have to work hard at it. It all exists for you. And that is absolute proof that well-being is natural and well-being is yours. All you have to do is allow it. So in what ways are you not allowing your manifestations to become materialized right before your eyes today? Do you have the belief that manifestation takes a lot of time, that it's hard, that there's something you have to do in order for you to start that business? If there is something that you are wanting to live and manifest right now in this moment, and you feel the discord of not having it, then that means that there is something within you that is not allowing this well-being to flow. Even though it is in great abundance surrounding you right now, and there's nothing that you have to do aside from the things that you naturally would do, because everything else would come to you. If you don't put yourself in that state of allowing, it is possible that there is some way and somehow that you are holding your breath and not allowing the well-being when it comes to your manifestation. So allow yourself to affirm that the money that you want, the house, the relationship, it all comes just as easily and effortlessly and naturally to you as the air that you breathe, in great abundance specifically for you. And you can see how there's no claim on air. I can't say that I have to take this percentage of air, so there's not enough air for the rest of the 8 billion people on the planet. You can see how silly that is and how your brain would laugh that off. If you were to tell your brain that you have to portion out the amount of oxygen or the amount of air that you need in order for yourself to live. And if you do that, then other people will have less oxygen and less air to breathe. There is no truth to that. So why do we put limits on ourselves when it comes to the money that we want or the house that we want? Even if it seems like those things are more objectified and they're more seen in the 3D reality. Who's to say that the only reason that we have the right amount of oxygen for us to breathe is because we've decided that we're going to live on this planet. And in order for us to live on this planet, we need to breathe oxygen. So who's to say that's not the only thing that's allowing for us to have all of this oxygen for free and with great abundance that we're breathing? There was a time where there was no oxygen on this planet and life as we know it could not survive. But things had to evolve and things had to change. And in order for us to survive, oxygen was needed. And so what happened? The earth transformed itself and gathered all the cooperative components to clean up its atmosphere in order for us to be here. In an act of just true unconditional love and perfect co-creation. So allow the very same to happen for you and everything that you are manifesting. Because it really is that simple and that easy. But only if you allow it to be so. If you were to try to conceptualize all the changes that the earth had to go through in order for us to be here right now and breathe in this abundance of oxygen, it would make your head spin and it would just be the most mind-boggling thing ever. But guess what? Life is so simple and so easy, we don't need to know how that is. All we have to do is continue to give love and appreciation for ourselves and others and our planet, and take those beautiful deep breaths and enjoy the fact that we live in a universe that has an abundant amount of life force that fuels through our body every single moment of every single day. And so, beautiful soul, your call to action for today is to affirm and to realize and to expect that you are abundant within an abundant universe. Clearly, the simple fact that there is more than enough oxygen that you need in order for you to live your whole entire lifetime and in order for the 8 billion plus people on this planet to live, that statement alone could show you that you are abundant within an abundant universe. Allow yourself to take it a step further and affirm that whatever it is that you are trying to manifest is as easy for you to allow in as the air that you breathe today. Throughout the day, take some deep, mindful breaths and affirm to yourself, being a multimillionaire is just as easy as breathing. Having that beautiful home that I want is just as easy as breathing. An incredible relationship is just as easy as breathing. And as you take some mindful breaths today, remind yourself and feel into the energy and even visualize it if you feel fun and called to do so, that your manifestations are literally fueling through your body with every single breath that you take. Visualize the money coming to you. Visualize the home coming closer. Visualize the lover wrapping their arms around you and giving you kisses more and more with every single breath that you take. Tap into the energy of your fun and your joy and declare that you are allowing your well-being and your manifestation with every single breath that you take. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow as we continue our 365 ways to make your dreams a reality. See you soon.